So this is the beauty of this rod. Very clean. It's pretty. Got the pretty reel seat, up-locking reel seat. Beautiful blue accents. Cool stripping guides with the double ringy things. My photography is not doing this justice. I love this grip, cork grip. It's not too long, it's just perfect for this rod. Very clean. I wanted to play with this rod a little more for you, and it's really a sweet, tight, beautiful rod. My friend Robert West described it as freakishly light. He's got one too. And that is a good description. Very light, you know, sensitive, feely. Capable of producing high line speeds. It's sweet. I changed to a different shooting head. I have like a 15-foot, 400, maybe a little more grain, floating shooting head on it, Skagit head that I mocked up by chopping another bigger Skagit head. And then I swapped over from the little sink tip I had before. The sink tip I had before, it probably was like, it might have been even type 4, or it was not a Skookum sink tip. And you want a fairly big sink tip for turning over the bigger flies. So I got a little bit bigger head, a little bit thicker sink tip. This is the OPST sink 2-3, but it's like 166 grains or something. It's density compensated, I believe, and that means it doesn't sink a lot, but it's big and fat around, so it'll turn over the flies. That's my definition of density compensated. Just don't worry about it. But it is 12 feet long. I wish it was 10 just because I like short sink tips. But I have that same big fly, and it's action. It's got dumbbell eyes. It's got a great action. It is pretty wind resistant though. And to turn this thing over, I want a heavier sink tip and a heavier head, just a little. The 375 was just money on it. Really nice, but this will handle it a little more, I think, so I'm gonna put a little more on it. Little bigger sink tip. And I bit off part of the leader, so the leader's a little shorter, you know, like 2.5 feet-ish. So let's see if it'll cast better for me with this big stuff on there. All right, I'm swapping flies to this guy. It's got a cone head on it. Really sweet fly though. See, it's got those squid eye dealies. Plenty big. Super sweet. Pretty good sized fly. Let's give this one a try. Saw that other one kind of cartwheeling through the air. Those are always really fun. I think this one will be a little more streamlined. Boom, that one hit the end. I like that. See? Just a little change from the dumbbell eyes makes a huge difference. really sweet. I think the reason, I don't know, I don't want to speak for anybody at OPST, but I think that the reason these rods are getting shorter and lighter, and the grain windows are getting a little less heavy. They're narrowing down a little bit and going a little lighter. I would guess that that's probably going to be the trend of the way the industry is going to move to shorter, lighter lines and systems. I love long rods, but this probably is going to be trending towards the wave of the future. Ain't that pretty though and dainty? Not me, the rod. I gotta get out of here.